Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the arrival of the Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari, Bintun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak.
Kasih sayang tiada pernah kenal usia, tua muda akan menikmatinya. Namun jangan engkau lupa akan akibat masa nanti. Engkau dapat menderita karena terlena rasa cinta. Jangan sia-siakan kasih sayang.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise for the National Anthem Negaraku and Sarawak State Anthem Ibu Pertiwiku. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please kindly be seated and thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Sarawakku sayang. The Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari, Bintun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak. The Honourable Datuk Sri Professor Dr. Sim Kui Hian, Deputy Premier, Minister for Public Health, Housing and Local Government, Sarawak. The Honorable Datuk Roland Sagah Wee-In, Minister for Education, Innovation and Talent Development, Sarawak. The Honorable Dr. Anwar bin Rapai, Deputy Minister for Education, Innovation and Talent Development, Sarawak. Yang berbahagia Datuk Sri Wan Liz Osman bin Wan Omar, State Financial Secretary. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Amar Haji Muhammad Murshidi bin Abdul Ghani, Chairman of Centexs. Yang berbahagia Datuk Amar Hajah Jamilah binti Haji Anu, Board Members of Centexs, distinguished guests, yang berusaha Tuan Haji Said Muhammad Hussein bin Wan Abdul Rahman, Chief Executive Officer of Centexs, heads of department, distinguished speakers, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the official launching ceremony of Centexs Digital Tech Event for the year 2022. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, so as to pray for blessings for today's ceremony, it is now with great pleasure to invite Sahibul Fadilah, Datuk Haji Mustafa Kamal bin Haji Ahmad Fauzi, Imam Besar Negeri Sarawak, to recite the doa. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
آمين آمين يا رب العالمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. اللهم ya Allah ya Tuhan kami, Tuhan yang memiliki segala kekuasaan dan kemuliaan. Pada hari yang mulia ini kami bersyukur dan berhimpun di Majlis Pelancaran Centexs Digital Carnival 2022 yang akan diresmikan oleh Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak. Allahumma ya Allah ya Rahman ya Rahim. Ya Allah, rahmatilah dan berkatilah majlis kami ini. Mudah-mudahan segala usaha yang dirancang dan dilaksanakan mencapai kejayaan dan mendapat restu keredaan-Mu ya Allah. Ya Allah, jadikanlah segala usaha murni ini mendatangkan kemanfaatan dan kebaikan kepada kami dalam memenuhi keperluan dan tuntutan kehendak dunia hari ini sebagai kefarduan kifayah. Ya Allah, anugerahkanlah kepada kampus Centexs ini sebagai pusat ilmu untuk melahirkan modal insan yang berilmu dan berkemahiran agar dapat memberi khidmat bakti mereka kepada negara, kepada negeri-negara yang disayangi. Allahumma ya Hafiz wa ya Alim. Ya Allah, kurniakanlah kami dengan nikmat kesehatan dan keafiatan, kewarasan fikiran, kecerdasan minda dan rajin bekerja serta semangat yang kuat dalam menghadapi segala ujian dan rintangan. Permudahkanlah ya Allah segala urusan kami dan Engkau elokkanlah hasil kesudahannya. Ya Allah, hindarkanlah kami daripada segala musibah, bencana alam dan wabak-wabak penyakit. Peliharakanlah ya Allah semangat perpaduan dan persefahaman di antara kami yang berbilang bangsa, budaya dan agama. Kekalkanlah nikmat keamanan dan nikmat kesejahteraan kepada negeri dan negara kami. Akhirnya kami memohon limpah rahmat serta taufik dan hidayah-Mu ke atas Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak dan isteri, Yang Amat Berbahagia Puan Sri Datuk Amar, kepada pemimpin-pemimpin dan seluruh kaki tangan Centexs serta rakyat sekalian. Allahumma ja'al jam'ana hadha jam'an marhuma wa tafaruqana min ba'dihi tafaruqan ma'suma. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adzaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thank you very much to Sahibul Fadilah Datuk Haji Mustafa Kamal bin Haji Ahmad Fauzi, Imam Besar Negeri Sarawak. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the launching ceremony of Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022, and it is one of the highlights in conjunction with IDEX 2022 under the Digital Satellite Programs. The event kicked off this morning with the inaugural International Symposium on Digital Transformation, and we received an overwhelming response from our physical participants right here in the hall and the Centexs Auditorium, as well as virtual participants from Centexs Lundu, Betong, Muka and Lawas. And to have more insights on Centexs Digital Tech event, let's focus our attention to the screen for this montage presentation. Dipersilakan.
Center of Technical Excellence Sarawak, Centexs, was established through Yayasan Sarawak on the 1st of October 2014 to undertake the call by the Governor of Sarawak, His Excellency Tun Pehin Seri Haji Abdul Taib Mahmud, and the late Pehin Seri Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Haji Adinan bin Haji Satem, former Chief Minister of Sarawak, to provide technical talents to support the industries in Sarawak. On the 3rd of April at IDEX 2017, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, the Premier of Sarawak, had announced the transformation of Sarawak through the digital economy. Centexs in the same year established its digital training unit on the 1st of June 2017 and signed the Memorandum of Agreement with Huawei on the 10th of November 2017 for the development of the digital training and digital lab. Centexs is continuously engaging towards establishing a digital academy that was announced by the Premier of Sarawak on the 29th of March 2019. The Centexs Digital Academy will be focusing on technology areas such as hardware, telecommunication, software, big data, data analytics and artificial intelligence, immersive technologies, cybersecurity and blockchain, Industry 4.0, robotics and automation, digital marketing and Internet of Things. In conjunction with IDEX 2022, Centexs Digital Academy will organize the Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022 that consists of activities such as International Symposium on Digital Industry Transformation, Centexs National Digital Industry Transformation Hackathons, bringing immersive technologies to foster STEM take-up, Centexs Digital Academy with industries, and Centexs Digital Academy with communities. International Symposium on Digital Industry Transformation, participated by global leading industries partners and Sarawak industries such as Huawei, Eon Reality Incorporated, Keysight Technologies, Bosch Rexroth, Next Schlumberger, IBM, Sarawak Energy Berhad, Sarawak Petchem and Sarawak Metro. Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022 will be conducted in its headquarters in Kuching and 5 branches throughout Sarawak in Lundu, Dalat, Lawas, Betong and Muka from the 23rd of May until 30th June 2022. To mark this historical event, Centexs launched the 5G Lab, Universal Technology Lab, E-Sport Lab, Internet of Things LOT Lab, Industrial Revolution IR 4.0 Lab, Smart Building and Electrical Lab, and Centexs Technology Display and Projects Showcase. Through this event, Centexs is creating a platform to share the advancement in science and technology of all aspects towards digital industry transformation. Centexs is committed in supporting the achievement of the Sarawak 2030 vision with the government's support and collaboration with strategic partners and industries. A preferred digital academy in the region. Think excellence, think Centexs.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a montage presentation on Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is a welcoming speech. It is now with great pleasure and honor to invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Dato' Amar Haji Muhammad Murshidi bin Abdul Ghani, Chairman of Centexs, to present his welcoming speech. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
Bring my own spray.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zuhari bintu Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak. Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Profesor Dr. Sim Kui Hian, Deputy Premier of Sarawak and Minister for Public Health, Housing and Local Government Sarawak. Yang Berhormat Datuk Roland Saga Wee In, Minister of Education, Innovation and Talent Development. Yang Berhormat Datuk Dr. Anwar bin Rafai, Deputy Minister of Education, Innovation and Talent Development. Yang Bahagia Konsul Jeneral Republik Indonesia Bapak Raden Sigit Wijat Kosono. Yang Bahagia Puan Noni Zurainah Haji Ismi, Konsul Agung Brunei Darussalam. Our distinguished guests in front, Tan Sri, Dato', acknowledge their presence as well. And all our guests, board members of Centexs, ladies and gentlemen. Lebih dulu saya memanjat kesyukuran kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala kerana kita dapat bersama pada petang ini di event Centexs Digital Tech 2022. On behalf of Centexs, I would like to express our sincere appreciation and gratefulness to our guest of honor, the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak, for your kind presence today to grace the launching of Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022 and International Symposium on Digital Industry Transformation 2022. And also for your continuous confidence in Centexs, complementing the state digital economy initiatives through its many international training collaborations. I wish also to thank our distinguished guests and participants for your presence and support to this event this afternoon. This hybrid component of this event, which we estimate about 1,500 participants over 2 days across the statewide. Not only in Kuching, this event was also live fit in Centexs campus in Lundu, Betong, Mukah, Lawas, and as well as to the public. I would like to express my sincere thanks to the Ministry of Education, Innovation, Talent Development Sarawak, Yayasan Sarawak, SMA, Scope, Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation, and our global leading industry partners, Huawei, Ion Reality, Bosch, Rexrock, Keysight Technologies, Next, Slumberger, IBM, and Petroscience, together with Centexs for facilitating and supporting our event and training programs. My thanks especially to Centexs Organizing Committee Program Chair, Tuan Syed Muhammad Hussein, Puan Abdul Rahman, our CEO of Centexs, and also his deputies, Dr. Dayang Hanani, Abang Ibrahim, and Dr. Nadia Natra Musa, Puan Rashikin Dahlan, and all the committee members who have put all the efforts in ensuring that this tech event 2020, which started on 27 May 2022 till 20th June 2020, a success. Right Honourable Premier, ladies and gentlemen, today we'll be witnessing the launching of the Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022 and Centexs' first international symposium to stimulate discussions on digital industry transformation and how digitalization are transforming industry, people, as well as digital technologies which are crucial towards the industry transformation. Technology innovations not only improves people's life, but it also helps organizations to assess operational and productive advantages in keeping up with the emerging customer demands, compete better in economic environment that is constantly changing in response to technology evolutions. Not only a set of innovation and transition solutions towards new business models that gives instant boost, allowing projects to move faster, more effective and efficient, as well as digital talent and capabilities, which are the keys in our transformation. Working with global leading partners, including the speakers that you have met today, they are already adopting and deploying digital technology innovation in their industries. The best practices that they have shared with us today, we hope can trigger and stimulate people to explore and deploy new use cases and innovations in your organizations. And the speakers today are from the leading industries as follows. Huawei, as you know, from China, they are a global player, provider of information and communication technology and infrastructure and smart devices. Yon Reality from the United States, they are the world leader in augmented and virtual reality academic and industry training solutions. Box Rexroth from Germany, a leading engineering firm and factory automation manufacturer headquartered in Lohr am Main in Germany. Keysight Technology, Malaysia, with the HQ in Santa Rosa, California, United States. They are the world leading electronic measurement company, transforming today's measurement experience through innovation in wireless, modular, and software solutions. Actually, they are formerly known as Hewlett-Packard. Next, Schlumberger, Malaysia, with HQ in the United States, is the world #1 oil and gas company in the oil field services. IBM Malaysia, with HQ in the United States, a leading cloud platform and cognitive solutions company, providing information technology solutions and applications, as well as in communications. So these are the companies that are working with us today. They are already providing training for us. We wish to extend our sincere appreciation to all of them, as I mentioned, and I hope our collaboration will be even more bigger in the future. This tech event basically takes place from 27 May, and it is in conjunction with our IDEX actually. So we are just one of the satellite program, and the one that is IDEX will be held in Borneo Convention Center from 21st to 22nd June. So one of the highlights is this digital tech event in Centexs. Centexs event will comprise 5 segments. I think it's been mentioned earlier in the slides. I don't have to repeat it. The main objective of this international symposium, industry transformation, is to provide a platform on the advancement in science and technology towards digital economy, industry transformation. So in line, sir, with your 2019 development strategy towards environmental sustainability, Centexs have invited as well Sarawak Energy and as well as Petchem and Metro, Sarawak Metro, to participate in the area of hydrogen, methanol plant and Kuching urban transport system, where digitalization plays essential supporting roles in this industry transformation. So Centexs will provide the necessary training in this field. We have invited many participants today from department, agency, institution, industry, so that they can further strengthen a meaningful result out of this symposium. Centexs National Digital Industry Transformation Hackathon is also being organized. It is part of our event to trigger and spark talent among the youth and the local community in digital and immersive technology performance. And also we are bringing immersive technology to foster STEM take-up, the collaboration between Centexs Digital Academy and Petroscience. It is to embed immersive technology in enhancing STEM teaching and learning to be more interactive and interesting. So these are the areas that we are going to cover in this event. And all this project will hope spark learners' interest in technological intelligence. Moreover, it provides a more conducive learning environment that allows both users to visualize and understand the concept of science better. Centexs also organized 5 short programs working with adults from industry, namely the 5G Business Solution Training, Internet of Things Fundamental Workshop, wireless and microwave hardware installation training, fiber optics splicing training, and introduction to XR development training. Centexs has initiated its first 5G training industry-ready program in Malaysia with Huawei on the 18th and 19th April 2022, and the participants were from SEB, Sakofa, and many other telecommunication companies. Our next 5G business solution training program will be conducted on the 10th of June, and now it's open for registration for those interested. We also bring in the Digital Academy training and showcase with the community, where we have Tech Talk with community in collaboration with DBKU, and also introduction of immersive technology and digital marketing and Android training and so forth. These are also conducted in the various places in Sarawak, including Semunjan, Gedong, Serike, Miri, and Lawas. Digital technologies will not only support one specific industry sector, but horizontally across many industry sectors. Same goes with organizations. Strategies need to be crafted and designed in order to fit the specific needs and realizing the next step of their digital journey. The transformational opportunities in industries via advanced digital technology and digitalization can be a significant part of opening more jobs, especially among our young generation. This includes advanced mobile communication, cloud services, big data analytics, smart devices, and many more. Centexs is known as Technical Excellence, Center of Technical Excellence. We have moved into not just technical areas such as welding, electrical works, but we have transformed into technology and applications of technology in our training and aligning with the global industry standard. We need to address this in a lightning speed because change happens so fast around us, and our premier is moving so fast also. So we have to be in tandem with our premier. Sometimes we have to run. Maybe for interest sake, we change our name to Centexs Technology Excellence Center instead of technical. Centexs, through its Digital Academy, plays a crucial role in producing digital talent pool to the industry. It is an industry-focused reskilling and upskilling trainings targeting graduates and industry employees. Hence, an industry-driven education program is critically needed. In Digital Academy, three main components are the basis of our offering: training and learning, technology capability development, and industry project and engagement. All this weighing evenly to reassure the training programs remain relevant and current at all times. Towards achieving this, we have a partnership with leading global companies who are with us today. And also, we have also a symposium highlighting Sarawak hydrogen, Sarawak methanol, and Sarawak green urban transportation system. We have just now, sir, launching 7 of our our test bed, and I think these are the test bed that we're going to use for all our training in the Digital Academy at Centexs. And you can see it from the screen there, those are all the test beds. And this test bed actually are already running. We already have students studying it. And these high-tech labs in Centexs will provide state-of-the-art facilities for better experiential teaching as well as learning. There will also be exchange of memorandum of understanding or document between Centexs, Swinburne University today, Centexs and Unimine, Centexs with Pustaka, Centexs Commercial with Sarawak Housing Estate, Sheda, and also areas of collaboration between parties, including, among others, knowledge sharing via training, research and innovation, facility sharing, and many other cooperation that will bring interest to all parties. So the bottom line of our symposium today and the bottom objective is to generate interest in learning in digital technology, be it the simplest or the most sophisticated, which can contribute to the state economy and social well-being. To me, training and education is an investment. I think the return cannot be seen in tangible form, but return is in the way people will benefit from it, the way they use it to enhance their capability, to apply for job, to generate the economic growth through all this job creation. According to the World Bank indicators study on 150 countries, every $1 spent on training, it contributes to $20 to the GDP. This is through the spending of the physical aspect as well as through the training itself. I just take for example in Centexs here. We are training people in microwave equipment to be fixed on the tower. In the past, we employ people from Semenanjung or neighboring countries, and they are paid about 3,000 ringgit. Now we train them. That 3,000 ringgit that we pay to those guys from Semenanjung or neighboring countries, the money doesn't stay here. But now this 3,000 ringgit stay here because we train the local, and the local are benefiting from it, and they're spending the money within the country, within the state. So that it contributes to the economy, and many more can be seen from this kind of example. By the way, for information of everyone, based on our survey and feedback, 94% of our graduates are employed. So we have very high level of employment. This is because we train people for industries, and we train people for the need of the industries. So it's matching. We are matching the training with industry needs. So spending on education and training, against what some say, is actually a very good investment for the benefit of the country, for the economic growth and for social well-being, as well as for higher income distribution. I think Singapore is a very good example. We were just in Singapore last week. We found out that all Singapore polytechnic are funded by the Singapore government, 100%. So this is how Singapore invests in education. So ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, we hope this Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022 will not just be a platform of sharing, but to offer a bridge for all participants to initiate collaboration with each other towards this journey. It is a bit like starting any good habit in that it spills out across other areas and reinforces positive change to the industry. I'm very proud that we have been able to initiate and organize this symposium on digital transformation, and even more proud that Centexs, through its able leadership and competent management team, have transformed within the last 4 years many of its training programs in technology collaboration with top international industry players to support the state economic development plans. On behalf of Centexs, I wish once again to extend my sincere and heartfelt appreciation to our Right Honourable Premier for his foresight, vision and strong support. Without his support and far-sighted vision, we will not be here today. We also welcome everyone and our existing and new partners to work with us. Centexs play its best to further enhance the growth of our digital economy. With that, I wish to thank everyone for attending this event, and may God bless you. Sekian, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Our highest appreciation and thank you very much to Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Dato' Amar Haji Muhammad Murshid bin Abdul Ghani, Chairman of Centre of Technical Excellence Sarawak, Centexs. Ladies and gentlemen, our next highlight is a speech by our guest of honor. Thus, it is with great pleasure and honor to welcome on stage the Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari, Bintun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak, to present his speech. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat tengah hari. Salam sejahtera dan salam Sarawakku sayang. Yang berhormat Saudara Datuk Seri Profesor Dr. Sim Kui Hian, Deputy Premier Sarawak. Yang berhormat Saudara Datuk Roland Sagah, Minister for Education, Innovation and Talent Development, together with his Deputy Minister, Dr. Anwar Fa'i, yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dato' Amar Moshidi, Chairman of Centexs, and his CEO, Wan Hussein, yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dato' Amar Hamid Bugo, yang berbahagia Puan Sri Dato' Amar Jamilah, seterusnya Bapak Konsul Indonesia dengan Konsul Agung Brunei Darussalam, thank you for coming. Seterusnya tuan-tuan, puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian. Pertama, saya ingin nak mengucapkan setinggi penghargaan dan terima kasih kepada pihak Centexs kerana menjemput saya untuk meresmikan Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022 pada hari ini. Saya mengambil kesempatan ini untuk mengucapkan tahniah dan syabas kepada Centexs kerana dapat menganjurkan tech event pada tengah hari ini. Dan mereka juga membawa pemain-pemain yang penting dalam industri digital ini untuk mempamerkan beberapa kaedah proses yang baru, termasuklah hardware-nya, software-nya, application-nya, dan seterusnya apa yang boleh dimanfaatkan dalam kita hendak mentransformasikan ekonomi kita ke arah ekonomi digital. Tahniah sekali lagi kepada Centexs. Just now I was brought to all the test lab and I was given the explanation how the devices work, the function, as well as how it will accelerate the process itself in the various sectors of our economy. One of which is agriculture, because we want to transform our agricultural sector to commercial agriculture with the application of digital devices. And this device can monitor the development of what you want to do with your land, including the control device in terms of fertilizer, in terms of moisture, in terms of temperature, and so on. And again, I was shown the machine, the manufacturing process undertaken by Bosch. And these are all processes that will solve solution on problems that you may face when you manufacture your products, or the services that you want to give, such as smart housing and smart city. Against that background, there's a lot of processes that have changed from the traditional process in the old economy to the digital economy. And this afternoon, I just want to share with you what I think is a new process in the new era of digital economy for you to assess the effectiveness of the application that you use. Some say it is based on Six Sigma. And this new process in the digital era of Six Sigma, there are 5 important components. One is how you define what you want to do. That means your target. And this must be well explained in terms of your target. After you have defined your objective, then you have to measure it. How effective is your initial process in order to achieve what you want to do? That means first is you define, after that you measure it, after measuring it you have to analyze all the components of the 3 parts. And later, of course, after you analyze, you try to improve it, ultimately you control it. In other words, you control your product. And this is the new process of assessment, whether you have achieved what you want to do. And this process of DMAIC, they've been you define it, you measure it, and then you analyze it, you improve it, and finally you control it, need all the digital devices, especially what we call AI. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, saudara-saudara, saya nak kongsi bahwa dalam perubahan transformasi ini, we have to know and get acquainted with the new formula for you to know whether you can achieve what you have set in your target. That is why the new economy is based on big data. You got the data, you define it, then you start doing the whole that process until you get what you want out of data. And the question of analysis is important because you got a device, a software that can analyze it to what we call artificial intelligence. That is the brain that will help you. So at the end of the day, you got your result. Having said that, Sarawak is going towards that. When we set GPS government, state government set the PCD post-COVID-19 development strategy. It is based on the data that we have. Where are the strengths of Sarawak? Our strengths are such as power, hydropower, which is renewable. Number 2 is resource. We have the resource. The only thing is you have to analyze our resource. What can you do with your resource? And then you add value to our resource. Number 3, you need the people, the talent that can measure at the same time, manage this particular process. That's where Centexs comes in, for us to develop the talent. And this particular talent, some are born talent. Ada kedai orang yang dah born, they got that talent. And some have to learn. And this is the area we have to strengthen it. The talent development of our people. You have the resource, you have the power, hydropower, renewable power. The next is, you want to analyze it, so you need the talent. And this talent must be compatible with the process that are being deployed in our analytical program. Sebab itu saya menyokong usaha untuk kita meningkatkan talent dan inovasi dalam negeri Sarawak. We have a special ministry under Datuk Roland. Sometimes people call Ministry of Education saja. But Sarawak add another 2. That is the Ministry of Education, Innovation, and Talent Development. These 3 must go together. Once you get that sort of resource, human resource, plus our natural resource, 2030, Sarawak will become a developed state in Malaysia by 2030. And then it is based on DMAIC, this particular process. Something new, the Six Sigma is something new in the process of doing business. And finally, before I sit down, I think the rest all you know lah. Except I want to just give you one example. We go for hydrogen. Why we go for hydrogen? Because we got water. Why we emphasize on water? Because we got rainfall. Water will be there. Excess water cause flood. Meaning, we have to be compatible with climate change. In order to do that, less warming, we establish this hydrogen research. Because you split H2O, you got water, you got hydrogen, and you got oxygen. So we take that hydrogen as a source of energy, because we got that plenty. That's one. People is asking me why we go for John Bass. Why we go for hydrogen? But some traditional people, they are takut. The moment you mention hydrogen, they thought of hydrogen bomb. Jadi dia takut dengan hydrogen. Actually, it's just a form of renewable energy. So, Sarawak is going for hydrogen. And apparently, the world has noted Sarawak position in hydrogen technology. Dunia dah tahu. Hari ini pun saya dah ada terima surat minta saya beri ucapan on ASEAN hydrogen. On hydrogen. That is one area, something new in digital economy. The other one is this, is still in the test lab, producing sustainable aviation fuel, SAF. Yang ini dia punya raw material is algae. Algae. I think Sarawak punya algae apa orang nyebut bah? Lumut nak? Lumut. Banyak lumut situ. Along our coastal road, the weather is there, we got a lot of lumut. I think orang Brunei pun cakap lumut, algae. Indonesia pun Pak ya, lumut. Dan lumut ini ada minyak. Ada minyak. Dan apabila kita gunakan karbon dioksida yang hasil karbon ini, yang lain kita boleh store lah. Sikit ambilkan karbon dioksida sebagai solvent agent, kita dapat mengeluarkan minyak daripada algae. Dan minyak ini digunakan oleh kapal terbang. Bayangkanlah lumut kita yang banyak di Pulau Borneo ini, kita kerjasama dengan Brunei, kita kerjasama dengan Indonesia, kita kolekkan lumut ini dan kita hasilkan minyak biofuel. Daripada algae, we will be the producer of aviation fuel. Kita yang ganti Saudi Arabia mengeluarkan minyak. Tapi is renewable oil. Inilah perkara dua yang saya boleh kongsi bersama. Where digitalization will accelerate our growth. At the same time, digitalization will help you to produce new product for the world. And that is compatible with climate change. The one yang didiscuss di Glasgow, Kyoto Protocol, lepas itu di Paris, lepas itu di Glasgow, we are a player towards greening the planet. Once you got that, people will buy your product. Kalau tak, people will boycott your product if you don't go towards green environment. Jadi saudara-saudara yang mengikuti transformasi ini, saya harap you play your part and also using these devices. Devices pun mestilah friendly devices dan kita akan dapat menghasilkan ekonomi baru yang akan memberi manfaat kepada pengguna. So these are the areas that I want to share with you in our transformation program. The Sarawak government has invited Chairman of Siemens, Jill Hickman. He is the authority on what we call green energy and also towards sustainable technology to come over to Sarawak and to give his view on what green energy is all about and the machine that are environmentally friendly. And he is from Siemens, chairman of Siemens, and he is willing to share his view in this transformation program. With that, once again, saya ucap tahniah dan syabas kepada Centexs, kepada mereka yang mengambil bahagian dalam simposium ini, dan saya harap saudara dapat mengeluarkan idea-idea yang baru untuk kita membangunkan negeri kita, membangunkan negara kita, dan kita berkongsi dengan jiran kita supaya ia dapat dinikmati oleh semua masyarakat. Dengan itu, with great pleasure, I officiate this symposium organized by Centexs. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and may we invite our guest of honor to please remain on stage, and also may we invite Ambrose, CEO of Centexs, to invite and accompany our distinguished guests at the front row to join and accompany our guest of honor. First, to proceed with our next highlight, that is the symbolic launching of Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022. Dipersilakan. Ladies and gentlemen, let's focus our attention to the stage for the symbolic launching. Untuk itu, dipersilakan the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak will do the honour to grace the launching of Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022. So, are we ready? Let's do the countdown in 3, 2, 1. A big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. It is now official, the inaugural Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022, a remarkable platform to share on the advancements in technology necessary for the Sarawak digital transformation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what we have next is the MOU exchange ceremony between Centexs and its 4 strategic partners in conjunction with Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022. For the MOU exchange ceremony, first may we invite Yang Berusaha, Chief Executive Officer of Centexs, representing Centexs, and this ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, is witnessed by the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak and our distinguished guests on stage. So let's begin, ladies and gentlemen. Our first MOU exchange is between Centexs and University Malaysia of Computer Science and Engineering UNIMAI. Dengan segala hormat dipersilakan on stage Associate Professor Technologies Dr. Zulkarnain bin Kedah, Vice Chancellor of UNIMAI. Dipersilakan. Ladies and gentlemen, the MOU between Centexs and UNIMAI is a collaboration on a joint development and delivery of Centexs training courses and the enrollment of UNIMAI students in Centexs industry certified programs, as well as provision of pathways for Centexs staff and graduates to enter into UNIMAI programs. Congratulations and thank you very much. And next is the MOU exchange ceremony between Centexs and Swinburne Sarawak. Dipersilakan on stage Professor Lau Hieng Ho, Pro Vice Chancellor and Chief Executive Officer of Swinburne Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, the MOU between Centexs and Swinburne Sarawak is a collaboration on a joint delivery on Centexs training courses and the enrollment of Swinburne Sarawak students in Centexs industry certified training courses. Congratulations and thank you very much. And our next MOU exchange is between Centexs and Pustaka Negeri Sarawak. Untuk itu dipersilakan, may we invite on stage Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Japri Bujang bin Masli, Acting Chief Executive Officer of Pustaka Negeri Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, the MOU exchange is on the collaboration of education and research, community development related to skills and literacy and training programs and innovations, as well as promotions of activities and programs. Congratulations and thank you very much. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, is the MOU exchange between Centexs Commercial Services and Sarawak Housing and Real Estate Developers Association, SHEDA. For this, may we invite on stage Encik Muhammad Shahrin bin Muhammad Yusri, General Manager of Centexs Commercial Services, and Mr. Augustine Wong Chung Ho, President of SHEDA. Dipersilakan. Ladies and gentlemen, the MOU exchange is the collaboration on design and conduct training programs for SHEDA Council and members and become a digital partner to SHEDA. Congratulations and thank you very much. Once again, to Centexs and its strategic partners. Congratulations. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, so now let's move on to our next highlight. That is the presentation of token of appreciation to our distinguished speakers in conjunction with the 2 days International Symposium on Digital Industry Transformation. May we invite our first speaker, Mr. Roy Chen Kee, Director of Public Sector from Huawei Cloud Asia Pacific. Dipersilakan. Dipersilakan. Perhaps a representative for Mr. Roy Chen Kee, Director of Public Sector, Huawei Cloud Asia Pacific. Dipersilakan. Dipersilakan, Yang Berbahagia Chairman of Centexs to present token of appreciation to our distinguished speakers and witnessed by the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak. And next, may we invite on stage Mr. Maxim Sanih, Head of Factory Automation Department, Bosch Rexroth, Malaysia. And next, may we invite Mr. Aminuddin Said, East Asia Sales and Marketing Manager, Next Schlumberger. And now may we invite Mr. Lee Chun Seng, General Manager of Keysight Technologies. And next, may we invite the representative on behalf of Mr. Gajendran Karunanidhi, the Industry Manager for Pathway and Technology International Business Machines Corporation Malaysia. Dipersilakan Mr. Hasnol Nazrin Shah, Director of the Government Relations and Regulatory Affairs. And now may we invite representative on behalf of Mr. Dan Lajaskar, founder and chairman of Eon Reality. Dipersilakan Mr. Siva Prakasham, Regional Head Eon Reality. And next, may we invite Mr. Ting Ching Zung, Executive Vice President, Strategy and Corporate Development, Sarawak Energy Berhad. Dipersilakan. Perhaps may we invite a representative on behalf of Mr. Ting Ching Zung. Dipersilakan. And now let's move on to our next recipient. Dipersilakan our next distinguished speaker, Mr. Muhammad bin Haji Ibrahim, Project Director of Sarawak Petchem, Sdn Berhad. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, may we invite Technologist Mazli bin Mustafa, Chief Executive Officer of Sarawak Metro, Sdn Berhad. Thank you very much. And now, next is a presentation of a memento as a gesture of appreciation to our guests of honor. But first, let's take a photo session. Let's capture this moment with the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak, with our distinguished speakers who are involved in the International Symposium on Digital Industry Transformation in conjunction with Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, a special memento to the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak. Not only one, but two mementos actually, souvenirs to the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak. There you have it, the inaugural Centexs Digital Tech Event 2022. Another big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. And that concludes today's ceremony. Indeed, our highest appreciation and gratitude to the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak for his gracious presence here this afternoon, and many thanks as well to our distinguished guests.